Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here, as always, by my brother Tim. And today, it's Christmas Eve. And we got football, and more football. We get a 10-game football slate. That's it, Tim. Other than, we have the Hawaii Bowl as well, which nice Christmas Eve Hawaii action is kind of cool. I don't know if we're going to go over that or not.
I don't have it in there.
I'm on the under. I did a free pick video for it. It did drop 1.5 points, that under. It is what it is. But looking at today, we got a nice slate. 10 games of NFL action, and I really like a couple plays today. I'm worried that I like them too much, but hey, it is what it is. And they're disgusting. They're awful looking plays, and I absolutely love them even more because of that. But before we get into today's game, before we get into today's slate, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday. What went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. College football for me, I went 1-1-1. I had the Louisiana Raging Cajuns +7, which pushed because the Houston Cougars had to score a touchdown instead of being able to just kick a game-winning field goal, because why would they ever do that? So I pushed the +7. The under 56 did hit, though. And Missouri was a mistake, that money line. So 1-1-1, it was a break even, 0.00 units.
Nice.
NBA 1-1. I had the Wizards +9. They said the hell with the points. We're going to win that game by 14. Thank you, Wizards. I wish I could say thank you to the other team I bet, but the Lakers forgot to show up yesterday. But I also wasn't expecting Anthony Davis to be ruled out for a while. So
he's been ruled out for the past week.
He has? Oh, yesterday they announced he's going to be out for a while.
Yeah, no, they announced that he was going to be out indefinitely about a week and a half ago.
Oh, I thought they just announced that yesterday. Okay. Shows how much I care about the NBA. So 1-1 in the NBA yesterday. It is what it is. And finally, the curse is over. I had a winning day in hockey for the first time in 2 weeks. And I had the Boston Bruins, which was a winner. The Devils team total under, which was a winner. Carolina Hurricanes, what the fuck was that? That's all I got to say about that. You were up 6-2. And you don't cover the puck line. What? They were looking forward to that Christmas break. The Blue Jackets were a mistake. The team total under for the Blackhawks as well. The Avalanche came through, won that one in overtime. The Coyotes team total over 2.5 was a loser, but they win in the shootout. Ow, ow, ow! +147 casher with them on the money line. Vegas Golden Knights -1 pushes. Calgary Flames -1 pushes. And probably my favorite game of the entire day. Team total over for the Islanders was a winner. The New York Islanders money line was a winner. And it was a beautiful game. We got to see Sorokin King show up again in a nice 5-1 win. We got to see Atu Rati score his first goal in his first NHL game. First of many to come. Which he was the first Islander to score a goal in his debut since my captain, Anders Lee. And they came out with a win heading into the Christmas break, a nice little ass-kicking of the Sunshine Pussycats, also known as the Florida Panthers. So it was a beautiful win heading into the Christmas break. Good work, Islanders, on that one. They get the job done there. I went 6-4-1 up 1.5 units yesterday in hockey. Overall, it was a profitable day because everything else basically broke even, and then hockey was my main decider. So profitable day yesterday for me.
Yeah, it was a slight down day on the site. And at the end of the night, NBA ended up finishing 4-5. So it wasn't as bad as we thought. We started off the night with a loser in that Mizzou game because that one Wake Forest won by 10. The under in The Philly game, apparently the top two defenses just decided not to play defense yesterday because that one finished in the 130s. Oh, sorry, 230s. Carolina puck line, loser. Boston, money line, loser. Oh, sorry, winner. Cleveland, -3.5. They got blown out. Minnesota missed the cover by 2 points. Milwaukee, what's going on? You guys got blown out. One of the most frustrating games of the night, Nick. Oklahoma City Thunder, -1.5. They were winning. Got tied up, went to overtime, and they lost in overtime. That was rough. Best bet yesterday, Indiana, +6.5. That was a nice winner, along with the under in that game. Columbus was a loser. Nuggets continue to be the best team in the West by winning by 13 points against those Portland Trailblazers. Arizona, Coyotes, money line, and then Memphis, money line as well. But we still finished down 2 units on the site. All NFL today. 5 plays in the NFL today that we got. And we might add more. We're not 100% sure yet. I'll listen to Nick as we go through, and I'll end up adding plays onto the site. But we got at least 5 plays on the site for today.
Yes, I'm probably going to look to add a couple because there are probably some. I haven't bet any totals yet. Is one thing that I've noticed, and I am looking at that Cowboys Eagles under. That is one thing I am looking at.
There you go. First, get it. What's up, my guys? Let's cash today. Hit the like button, show some appreciation, subscribe, and share. Twins NFL Sunday and on a Saturday bonus early Xmas gift. Let's find value. Let's do it. You're not going to like who we find value with, though. What does it take to be number 1? Because number 2 ain't a winner, and number 3 no one remembers. You just got to be quicker. You got to be quicker than that. You ever jam to Nelly, Marcos? No. Sup, little bros? Little bros? Okay. I'm the big brother in my family. I don't think those records are updated, but it's fine. Yo. Joe Kryptonite is having a good day. Vikings, no.
No.
Who's ready for some NHL today? What a fantastic NHL slate.
Fuck you.
Oh, wait. Only NFL. Easy, Nick. Come on.
Sorry.
But you already know. You'll be surprised at my NFL picks today. You actually have NFL picks?
He does NFL.
Oh, that's right, he does. What are you surprised? What are they? Surprise us. Wizards came out and won on this first quarter, covered the alternative. Nice.
Oh, that's right. You said Wizards -4.5
in the first quarter.
In the first quarter? I thought that was in the full game.
Oh, yeah. It won the first and covered the alternative. Got it. Merry Christmas, everyone, and good luck today. Good luck to you as well. What did you miss? A whole lot of nothing. Had Coyotes money line, Blackhawks money line, Bulls money line, Wizards money line, Canadians, and Bucks were your only losers, but still one big. Nice. Good morning. Yeah, Carolina and the Oilers were disappointing last night. Merry Christmas, everyone. You too as well, Crystal. No show tomorrow. Canadians looked like a winner for a while. Fun fact from yesterday, all dogs didn't win except Yotes/Isles, but a lot of dogs covered the puck line. There you go. With that being said, look for a lot of dogs to be barking in the NFL. I like it.
I got a few dogs I like. People are not going to like them.
That's fair. Sorry ass Cavs. Yeah, the Cavaliers just Packers aren't going down today. No, they are not because they play tomorrow. Hi, awesome people. Hi, Rat. Nick, keep warm.
I know it's
wow. Hi. No division unders today?
I haven't bet any. I mean, there's only one divisional game today. Oh wait, no, there's Tennessee. I'm scared of that Tennessee under. And the only reason is it's 34.5. Usually when I blind bet divisional unders, I'm getting at the very worst 37s.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can go that low.
Lions first half. We'll talk about that Lions game and why we don't like the Lions this week. Like Titans, but 35.
Yeah, I'm not betting that one.
Browns and Lions. We like the Browns.
Yeah.
Lions team total over. A lot of people love the Lions today. Just be careful, please. Can't force bets today. Can't force bets today. Can't force. Oh, let's book at least 7.
Yeah, there you go.
Where are my presents at? Your presence is Carolina Panthers money line. There you go. Okay. I forgot about the Canucks. I live bet the Canucks puck line plus 220 last night
After they scored.
after they scored. Yeah, had Wiz first quarter and separate minus 4.5 full game. Wish it was same game parlay. Got it. I'm calling my shots with those alternative spreads. Yes, you are. Nope, I ain't playing the Lions. Nope, not playing the Lions. But we'll start with this game first, Nick.
Yes. This one team has a lot to play for. The other one has nothing to play for. I just wanted to put that out there now. We have the Vikings. They're -4 at home, total of 49.5 in this game. I had this game around 2.5. I got involved at 4.5 with the Giants here. When we look at this matchup, we have the Giants coming in off of a good win against the Washington Commanders, following absolutely getting blown out the week before against Philadelphia. Minnesota is coming in off of the biggest
choke job
of the Indianapolis Colts, or the biggest comeback, depending on whatever you want to see here.
Choke job.
And the Minnesota Vikings are low-key becoming the Kansas City Chiefs, Tim. No, I'm not saying they're that good, but hear me out on this one. They're 11-3 outright, but they're 6-7-1 ATS. They're a team that wins but doesn't cover. And the Giants are 8-5 this year. They're 10-4 ATS in this one here. They're 10-4 ATS. And let's take a look at where the money is coming in on these games. Here we'll get to the Giants and the Vikings in this spot. I'm getting up the numbers. So there we go. I'm seeing 45% of the tickets and 51% of the cash on the Giants. So if we look at it, 55% of the tickets are on the Vikings, but 51% of the cash is on the Giants. Sharp money coming in on New York in this game. And that's why this line opened up. I believe this line opened up at 3, got bet up to that 4.5 mark, and then immediate buyback here. Sharp money on the 4.5. So I did get the 4.5 in this game. And I grabbed money line as well. I think the Giants win this game outright. And a couple of things we need to keep in mind this part of the season as well. Clinching scenarios and playoff scenarios. Vikings have already got the NFC North locked and loaded and done. They are the winners of the NFC North. They've got their playoff spot. The only thing they're really playing for is seeding at this moment, which they're not getting the number 1 seed. The Philadelphia Eagles are getting that number 1 seed. That's kind of locked as well. The Philadelphia Eagles just need to win one of their last 3 games. So that's all they need to do in order to clinch that top seed. And, I mean, is there really a difference between 2, 3, 4? I mean, you would rather be the 4 seed, right? You would rather be the 5 seed because you get to play, but you have to play on the road. But, I mean, look at the spot here. The Giants win this game. The Giants, with a win, and they need 2 or 3 teams to lose between the Seahawks against the Chiefs, the Commanders against the 49ers, and the Lions against the Panthers, and they get a spot in the playoffs. They'll be able to lock in their playoff spot with a win and 2 of those 3 teams losing. I think it happens today. I think the Giants are in the playoffs at the end of the day because I do think they win, and I can see all 3 of those teams losing. So I'm on the Giants money line in this game, and the Giants plus 4.5 is what I got it at. I would grab it as long as you're getting at least a field goal and hook. Even if you're getting 3.5 with the Giants, I would take them there.
Exactly what you said, and I'll add one more thing to it. You know who the Vikings play next week?
Packers.
The Packers.
It's a look-ahead spot.
There you go. Giants.
Because they would love nothing more to knock out those Packers out of the playoffs conversation because they're not even really in the hunt.
Giants money line. Yes.
Love it.
Commanders. Yes. I like the Commanders today. Going under in the Bears-Bills, I could see it. Under in the Eagles game. Yes, I could see that as well. We'll go ahead to this game, Nick, which I actually like as well.
Yeah, Cleveland Browns are at the New Orleans Saints. So this is another one I got at a different
Browns
one.
are hosting the Saints.
Browns are hosting this. Yeah. -3, total 32.5. And we're going to look at this total here too. I want to start it off though by saying I did,
It's a blizzard.
Yeah, it's a blizzard.
Okay. I think you're going to bring up money and numbers and stuff. It's a blizzard. That's why it's that low.
I mean, yes. I mean, I'm going to bring up the ticket numbers because they were anticipating this all week long. But I did grab the Browns at 2.5. I got the 2.5 number with the Browns. I bet a lot of my stuff early, and if you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys know what I'm on. But yeah, I got the Browns at -2.5 earlier in the week, and I like the over a little bit in this game. I know everybody's going to look at this game and be like, oh, it's a blizzard. This game is going to be super low scoring. 69% of the tickets, 82% of the cash is on the under in this game. And it's really not moved too much since it hit that 32 mark. Because when we look at it here, this line has been sitting at 32 for the last few days as people hammer the under. And this line hasn't gone any lower. I think that this game goes over the total. Oh, people are hammering the under. And this actually has gone up to a 32.5. Huh.
Yeah, because the total.
I like the over in this game. Am I crazy? Am I crazy to take this over?
Yeah, you're crazy.
Well, I'm doing it anyway. Over 32.5, New Orleans Saints and Cleveland Browns, as well as the Browns -2.5. Let's have a day.
No, we'll just take the Browns, and it's one of our circus. This is I know you get the Saints, who are still in a playoff conversation, even though they've won 2 out of their last 6 games. And it's weird that they're 5-9 and still available to make the playoffs, although that one's a little bit more of a longer shot. And when you look at it, I think Cleveland's kind of out of it at this point. They need a lot of help to go their way. But a win here, I think what they're going to try to do is just start to gain a little bit of momentum for next year when you get Watson for the entire season. Because next year, I might have a Cleveland Browns to win the division ticket just because they are a good team. They were missing a quarterback, and now they got one. They got their main guy, and I do think Deshaun Watson has a good game again today. I will say I put together a free DraftKings lineup with the Cleveland with Deshaun Watson there, so I took a shot with that one. But Cleveland -3 is where I'm going to go in this game as well. Saints money line, because why not?
Yeah. Also, no. Nick Chubb touchdown. I think it's not a bad bet either because at a total this low, you'll probably get a decent price. Him in my lineup. Yeah, I did not put him in my lineup either.
Plus 5,400 parlay today, cashing with the Lions and the Browns win. I would try to hedge out of the Lions, but that's just me. All my plays are not leans; they're already wagered. There you go. Darn it. Laugh. I know I don't have to bet it, but what do you think about? We didn't even know there was college basketball today. I didn't even type any numbers into. I didn't even type anything up for it. To be honest, I have nothing for college basketball. I'll look at them real quick. And if there's any, I will say if there is any college basketball plays today, go to the EarleSportsBets.com website in about an hour or so. If there's any college basketball plays, there'll be free plays up on the website.
Oh, okay.
But I have not done anything for it. But we get to go to probably our favorite game of the day, Nick.
Yeah, and I just got a little bit of information on a college bowl game real quick. I don't know if this hasn't been public or this hasn't been public too much. But go ahead and grab the Washington Huskies +4 now. Bijan Robinson or Rashawn Robinson are. Well, I think both the top 2 running backs for Texas have opted out of this draft. To go to the draft, opted out of the bowl game to go to the draft. You can get Washington at +4. I'm going to be locking that in momentarily.
Okay, real quick.
Washington has nobody to worry about there.
Real quick. It's what do you call it? Those are tomorrow.
Okay.
Those are Christmas Day games. So I have not looked at them yet. I'll have them up tonight if there's any. Panthers. Okay, I got you. Let's go to this game, Nick.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just locking in my Washington bet. There we go. This one I like an awful lot. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me in this game, and I love that even more. Detroit Lions are -2.5, total of 43.5 in this game. I had this game capped at a 1.5 for starters, so I see value with the Carolina Panthers. Let's take a look at this line movement, though, because it's what's really driving me towards this is one of my best bets of the week. This one and then another one that we'll be talking about in just a few games probably. Let me find the ticket numbers for this one. This is one of the higher bet games of the day, and the public is all in love with the Detroit Lions. This line opened up at a 3. It opened up at a 2.5. It was quickly bet up to a 3. And all the money's come flooding in, all the tickets come flooding in on the Detroit Lions. And the books are like, oh, you like the Detroit Lions at a -3 that much? All right, here's a -2.5. To everybody looking at the Detroit Lions today,
it's a trap.
They are the trappiest play on the card. I think they are the trappiest play on the card. I got Carolina at +3, and I got Carolina money line at +128. They win this game outright, and Carolina might win the division. They might win that division. So if you like Carolina today, then I would maybe recommend grabbing them to win the division today.
What is their odds to win the division?
I was grabbing that now. NFL futures, division futures. You can grab the Carolina Panthers at +375 to win the division.
I don't hate that idea.
I love that. So I'm looking at Carolina +3. I don't mind 2.5. At this point, money line them because they're winning this game outright.
Yeah, I'm on the same. Obviously, I'm on the same page as you. Carolina is one of our favorite plays this week, and sorry, Detroit Lions. I think at the end of the day, Detroit was a fun story that's not going to end up making the playoffs. They're going to fall just short. I really, Panthers are one of our favorite plays today, and we're going to ride with it. We're grabbing Panthers. We have it money lined up on the site. We're not trying to play any games with points, because if it's a 2.5 or less, just take the money line, especially when it's with the dog at least, because it's just more worth it that way. But Panthers, Detroit Lions, fun story. This is their trap spot. This is their trap spot right here. Under in the College Bowl game.
Yes.
Over in Vikings team total, Lions team total over in the Browns. I
was actually looking at the Lions under because I like the under a little bit in this game. I was going to touch on that a little bit here. 54% of the tickets are on the over, but only 27% of the cash. And even though that the money is coming in on the over in this game, or all the tickets are coming in, it's moved down, which makes sense because the sharper money is coming in on the under, but more of the tickets are coming in on the under, and the line's gone from 44 down to a 43.5. So I am looking at this under 43.5 though in Detroit and Carolina. I'm going to end up not betting the under though, but it's a strong lean towards the under in this game as well.
That's fair. Panthers plus the points. Yes. Just added another play. Sounds good. We'll go to this game, Nick, which I know you don't really like at all.
This is my best bet of the weekend, but I got a much better price on this one. We have the New England Patriots. They're hosting the Cincinnati Bengals in this game. Bengals are 3-point road favorites with a total of 41 in this game. I had this game capped around a 2.5 range. I got involved at 3.5. This line has moved. only very slightly, but it has moved. And I believe this is the most bet game of the day. It is. And this game really raised his eyebrows here, Tim, because this line opened up at Bengals -3.5. And the public has done nothing but slam the Bengals the entire week. So what did the books do to adjust for the public slamming the Bengals all week long? They take away the hook. They put them from 3.5 down to a 3. They're like, all right, yeah, keep giving us your Bengals money. Keep giving us your Bengals money. We want it all day long. And you know why, Tim? Because the Patriots win this football game. I'm on the Patriots plus 3.5, and I am on the money line as well. This is my best bet of the week. I love this play. The Patriots win this game.
I hope not, but that's just me. I hope they cover for you. But this is a spot that I kind of stayed away from. I know because I'm kind of following my Jets as well and hoping that miracles happen. I need the Patriots to start losing games. But at the end of the day, I'm not holding my breath over it. If the Patriots are the play, the Patriots are the play. But I'm not going crazy with this one. This one's going to end up being kind of a stay away from me.
Fair. I'm just plugging in my laptop.
Patriots money line. You have fun with that. Would you do the under in the Bengals game?
Sure. Let's take a look at where the money's coming in on the Bengals game real quick. For the total of this one. 49% of the tickets are on the under, or 51% of the tickets are on the over. 66% of the cash is on the under in this game. So it looks like the bigger bets are coming in on the under in this game, and the line has kind of stayed put. Actually, it went from 39.5. The over got bet. Actually, the over is getting bet until recently, and then it's really slowed down. And it looks like it's a public over. So under 41.5 is not a bad look either. This Bengals team I can absolutely see playing an under game because they've done it plenty of times this year so far. When we look at the Bengals record totals wise, this is a team that plays 5-8-1 to the under. New England's a 6-8 to the under. So those are two teams that do play towards the under. I'm going to write that down as a play to look at. Is Cincinnati, New England, under 41.5. That's a good look.
There you go. We'll head to the next game, Nick.
Yeah, this one's interesting as well. We have the Chicago Bears. They're hosting the Buffalo Bills in this game. The Bills are 8-point road favorites with a total of 40 in this game. And I have this game. My original cap said this should be around 11.5. So there's, I think, a little bit of value here with the Bills. This line has gone down, though. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game, Bills and Bears. And it looks like the Bills are taking the money right now. As 35% of the tickets and 46% of the cash is on the Bears. So the Bears are not as public as a dog as I thought they were. The Bills have not. They did take money at 8.5. It looks like the public's been all over the Bills this week. I read that completely wrong. I thought this was and they're moving the line towards the Bears. So the Bears may be the look in this game when we're looking at where the money is coming in on this one here. I don't really have too much of a feel on this game here. When we look at the total in this game, I'm seeing this at it opened up at a 41, and it's been looks like basically not about even on the tickets, but more money on the under. So yeah, it looks like the under has been taking the bigger bets. But it's always been more cash than tickets when it comes to the under in this game. That may be the look as well. It's going to be a cold weather game. It is a 40. It opened up at a 39.5, so it has gone up half a point. I want to talk people off the under in this game. Under 40 I'm going to write that one down as well to look at a little bit deeper after the show. Is New England is Buffalo Chicago under 40? I think that's not a bad look either.
I kind of like the Bears. You got Buffalo, who just clinched the division last week after a big game against Miami. Now they get Buffalo, and then next week they get Cincinnati on Monday Night Football. This is your ultimate look-ahead, letdown spot for the Bills. I think the Bills win this game. I just think 8 points is too many. I have a strong lean towards the Bears today, and I probably will end up adding it to my card. Even though the Bears haven't won a game in 2.5 months, something in that range. But I kind of like the Bears today.
Yeah.
Jumping in and out while shoveling, would you lean San Diego State? Under, right?
Under. I lean Aztecs, but the under is my play in that game.
There you go. Bengals probably cover, in my opinion, not on my card. That's fair. Bears money line. I'm not going to talk you off of it. Just realized I got screwed by the Hurricanes puck line. I came to cash and only received 2.5 units. Dang. I would say Bears could sneak away with a frozen home win, but it's a must-win for the Bills to get home field advantage through playoffs, and because they play the Bengals and Patriots the next 2 weeks, which will be tough. I think they beat the Patriots, but no, the Bengals will definitely be tough. May ride Buffalo / Chicago under 40. I could see that. Under 40 is a strong play. What's up, guys? What's up, Lane Elliott? I like the under. Yeah, I would kind of lean under in this one as well. Me and Nick are going to differ on this game, though.
Yeah, and I got involved at 3 in this game. We had the Tennessee Titans. They're -3, total 34.5 in this game. Now, usually it's a divisional game. I would be on the under. This total is way too low. I couldn't touch that. Usually I'm okay with divisional unders, and I'm okay with unders and stuff like that. This was I think this game may go over, to be completely honest. Looking at the money in this game kind of is skewed because of the injury to Ryan Tannehill. So my ticket numbers are kind of rendered useless in this game, and I'm going to go off of my cap for this one. Is I had this game at Titans -7.5, and with Malik Willis, I'll drop that maybe 1.5, 2 points. So what? I'll drop that to a 5.5. I'm going to drop that to, I'll say 6. My line is the Tennessee -6 because I think that's about right. I don't think Tannehill is that important to this team. Malik Willis, he had the opportunity to sit on the sidelines and watch for a couple weeks after playing for a few weeks. I think that this could be a good opportunity for him. And this team runs the ball more than anything in this game. It's pretty simple. Derrick Henry props. Derrick Henry. He's going to score you multiple touchdowns this game. He's going to get 200 yards on the ground because even though the Texans are going to know they're going to run the ball with Derrick Henry, they're the worst rush defense in football. Derrick Henry is going to have a field day like he always does against the Texans. And the Titans are going to win this must-win game. I got the Titans at -3 at -120. I really do like this play. And it could be considered a poopy play because hear me out on this one. Oh, we got to bet the Texans. It's Malik Willis behind center. So, yeah, I see people overreacting to the Malik Willis news and dropping this line 4.5 points. Come on. Ryan Tannehill is not that great. He's not worth 4.5 points at all. Tennessee by a touchdown today.
Nick, when you say poopy plays, there is nothing more poopier than grabbing a team on the road that is 1-12-1. I don't care what you think about quarterback situations. There is nothing poopier than grabbing the worst team in football on the road to win outright today like the Houston Texans will. This Tennessee team is falling apart. They're not going to make the playoffs like we expected, although I don't know if any of us expected Jacksonville to win the division. But this is a game, a must-win for Tennessee. Houston doesn't care. Go ahead, give me Houston outright in this one. Money lined it. It's negative 22 degrees in Chicago. That's pretty warm. It's not bad. Pass. Like Chicago and the under. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll lean under. Yeah.
It's 4 degrees in Chicago, currently projected to be
What's the
8 by
wind?
kickoff.
What's the wind? That's more important to me than what the temperature is. Cold is fine. Wind and cold is another thing.
I love Tennessee today, too. Been on them for a couple of days, and I think the line is too short. Got some Henry props, 11 touchdowns in 11 games versus Texans. That's fine. Titans minus 6.5. I don't see it. That's just me, though. This one's probably one of the more least interesting games of the week.
Yeah, I didn't get to anything here. Oh, wow. 23-mile-an-hour winds in Chicago today. Sign me up for that under. I will lock that under in after the show is over. Thank you. Thank you for that, Joe Kryptonite. Kansas City Chiefs are 10-point favorites, total of 50 in this game. I have the Chiefs as an 11-point favorite. This one, let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game. We have, it looks like 68% of the tickets, 73% of the cash is on the Kansas City Chiefs in this game, which means 32% of the tickets, 27% of the cash is on the Seahawks. This line opened up at, This line opened up at 10, and it's basically stayed put at 10 all week long, even though the Chiefs have been hammered all week long. I kind of like the Seahawks in this matchup here. One thing I've seen from the Chiefs, especially when they're double-digit favorites, is that they never cover those games. They win those games, but they don't cover. And 53% of the tickets and 74% of the cash is on the over in this game. It's moved up to a 50. Cool. I'm interested in the Seahawks plus 10. I'm going to write that one down, Seahawks plus 10 for this game. Because I can see them not winning and covering. I see this as another one of those where that Kansas City fails to cover. I saw a stat the other day that Kansas City, when they're 10-point favorites with Patrick Mahomes, are 9-1 straight up. They're 1-9 ATS. They don't cover. They don't cover. I'm going to look to add Seattle after the show. I'm going to be probably adding a few more plays after the show. I have New England under 41.5, Buffalo under 40, and the Seahawks plus 10 written down as three plays. You'll probably find on a community post about 10 minutes after the show is over.
That is fair. Yeah, I just added the under to the under in the Buffalo game to the card, at minus 109. But as for this game, I want nothing to do with this one. The spread, I don't want to mess with a 10-point spread. Kansas City could easily win this game by 24. This game could also be a 3-point game down to the stretch where Seattle can win this game outright. So I want nothing to do with this one. This one's just a complete stay away from me.
Sure.
It could go under 30. Yeah, we just put the under up on the side. Passed. It's minus 2 degrees here in Chicago, boys. Feels like minus 12. It's not that bad. Well, I mean, we're sitting at 30 degrees right now, so 30-mile-an-hour winds. Temp could be. Yeah, there you go. What's up, fellas? I put Seattle plus the points, plus 10. Sticking to Chiefs don't cover. That is fair. Temperature could be minus 24 with the wind at kickoff. That sounds horrible. It sounds horrible. I can see why we left the north. But we'll go on to this game, which I'm not really too interested in either.
Yeah. This is not one I got involved with. We'll take a deeper dive into this game, though, because that's what we're doing right now. We're deeper diving into these games, making some last-minute ads, and going with those. Baltimore Ravens are 6.5-point home favorites with a total of 34.5 in this game. We can tell it's getting cold because all these totals are as low as the temperatures. But let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game. For me, actually, by the way, I have this game at Baltimore minus 9.5. but that's probably with Lamar Jackson. So that's something to keep in mind as well. It looks like the Ravens are getting a little bit of money in this game. I'm getting up these numbers real quick. This line opened up at a 7 for the it opened up at a -7 for the Ravens. And it looks like money has come in all over the Ravens. It went up to a 7.5, and money's continued to come in on the Ravens, and it's gone from a 7.5 down to a 7, down to a 6.5. So it looks like the public is all over the Ravens, and the line's moving towards the Falcons. That's kind of a giveaway that the Falcons are probably the look in this game to cover the 6.5 at the very least, if not win this game outright. I'm seeing 78% of the tickets and 76% of the cash is on the under in this game. Let's take a look at where the total is moved in this one here, because we're just doing a full game breakdown. This game opened up at 37.5, and early money was on the over, but then immediately it became a lot of under money, and the under has been, and it's gone down from 37.5 to 36.5 to 36 to 35.5 down to 34.5, and then back up to 35, but then back down to 34.5. Even though the majority of the money is on the under in this game, but a lot of the sharper money was on the over when it was at 34.5. Interesting. I don't really want anything to do with the total in this game. Potentially this good game could get up and over that 34.5. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. But these are two quarterbacks I really don't trust to put up points on the board. And when I don't trust points to be put up on the board, kind of looking towards the Falcons in this game at 6.5. I think that this could be a spot where it's obvious that there's a little bit of reverse line movement in this game with the Ravens getting the money and the line moving towards the Falcons. I'm going to take a look at what I can get with Atlanta in this game. Because I think Atlanta might be a look for me in this spot. I know we could have gotten a better price earlier in the week. I can get a 7 at -128 or a 6.5 at -113. I'm probably going to grab that 7 at -128 with the Falcons. I'm going to write the Falcons down as another look to go over when the show is over. But Falcons +7 are grabbing my attention today.
Yeah, I want nothing to do with that. This game, you get the Ravens on a third-string quarterback now, and you get Atlanta still working with the second game of a rookie quarterback. Yep. I want nothing to do with this game. This one's just a complete stay away. Yeah, passed. Cold and windy do an under parlay on a couple of NFL games. Don't hate it.
Tease the unders. Yeah.
Kansas City -10, but not taking it. In my opinion, too many points, but a live play maybe based on eye test. That could be interesting. Patriots money line. I know Nick likes that one. Panthers money line, Giants money line, Browns -3, and let's get it and let's smash the like button.
You're talking my language. I like it.
Lost signal. I bet Baltimore to win both halves.
Oh wow.
I don't know about that one.
I'm on the opposite side of that. I like the Atlanta.
Let's have some fun with this game, Nick. This one I like.
Yeah, we get a little bit of Frisco -6.5 against the Washington Commanders. Total 37.5 in this game. I had this game capped at San Fran -9.5. So immediately a lean towards the 49ers for me. And I like this 49ers team, obviously. I have them to win the NFC at $3, and I have them to win the Super Bowl at $7. This is my Super Bowl pick this year. But I don't know if today's the day to bet them. Because 25% of the tickets, but 49% of the cash is on the Commanders. So the tickets are the tickets are 75-25, but the money is about even. And I'm seeing probably looks like the public's all over the 49ers in this game. Rightfully so. This is a team that's been really good. They did lock down the NFC West last week. So they're probably in a similar boat as the Minnesota Vikings, where they're just playing for seeding at this point. And I'm going to look to back the 49ers in the playoffs for sure. But then also I'm probably going to look more at the total in this game than the side, because I was looking a little bit at Frisco, but that public money is going to keep me off of the 49ers in this game for me. And Looking at this spot, looks like this line opened up at a 39.5, and it's been getting hit towards the under. Gone all the way down to 38, and under money continued to come in. It's down to 37.5, and under monies continue to come in. And this line continues to move down. But sharp money's on this under. And I'm probably going to look towards the under in this game more than a side, because I think this game does go under. So I'm going to write down under 37.5 with the Niners and the Commanders in this one. That's kind of where I'm going to look to go with this game, is under more than a side, because I can see the 49ers shutting this game down, and if they get out to an early lead, just sitting on it, because they're going to play conservative. They just want to get out healthy. So probably Washington covers this number, but I think San Fran wins the game. I think this is a field goal type of game.
Commanders outright.
No.
I got the Commanders. You get a very similar spot to the other teams that we were just talking about. And if you're Nick, if you're interested in taking, I mean, I'll be looking at the Bears. If you're interested in taking the Bears, the Giants, then you also got to be looking at, I guess, Seattle as well, because Kansas City just clinched, and Washington. You got to take all four. If you like two of them, you got to take all four of them, because they are all in the same situation. So
I'll write commies down. I'll write the Commanders down. I came in with an initial lean towards, my lean was towards the 49ers, so I didn't know if I wanted to do a complete flip and bet the Commanders in this spot. I probably will end up on them here.
But if you like the Giants, and if you like Seattle, and if you like Chicago, then you got to like Washington.
Yeah.
They're all in the same scenario.
And I can get Washington +7, -121. I don't think that's a bad spot either.
I like the Commanders in this one. 100%.
I'll definitely look over it. I think Washington +7, the under 37.5 could be a good look.
Yeah, that totally makes sense, Joe. Purdy gets his first loss today. I could see it.
He's been pretty good.
Boo. Commies money line is added to my card due to Chase Young being back. I like it. Commanders -2.5, +300. Alternate all the day. Let's get it. Love the play. Commanders, yes. I'm taking a swing with the Commanders -4.5 in the first quarter at +$5.
No, the 49ers are amazing at first quarters, first halves, because I think Kyle Shanahan's one of the best game scripters in the game for the first drive.
Wait, you're saying the games are scripted?
I mean, you script your first two drives. You write out no, games are not fixed. Don't even open up that can of worms.
I'm kidding. I think they come out hot. Purdy is going to see a pass rush pressure that he's never seen. That's all fair. We'll probably we're going to head to this game now, Nick. By the way, I'm going to add the Washington Commanders to the site +7, -121.
I hope they cover but don't win. But this one's an interesting one, and I probably wouldn't play this game now. If I were to bet this game now, probably on the opposite side that I already originally bet. This one was interesting because I want to say it was Nemo in our NFL group chat who posted when this line was still a 2.5 and said everybody bet the Cowboys now. Jalen Hurts is going to be rolled out. I grabbed the Cowboys -2.5, -125 right then and there, and it's now gone up to the 4.5. At one point that day, it moved all the way up to the 6.5. Let's take a look at this game though. I have this game capped at Dallas -1, but with the Minshew injury, with the Hurts injury, I knew that we were going to get value on the line. Even at 2.5, if I had to bet at this point, I would be taking the Eagles. But the Eagles are slowly becoming that public dog of the day, because the money and the tickets are coming in on the Eagles now. 58% of the tickets, 56% of the cash is on Philadelphia, and this line has gone absolutely crazy. Because I don't know if we can really use ticket numbers too much in this game, because this line went from 3, 3.5. Opened up at 2.5 on some books, then 6. Went right up to 6, then down to 5.5, down to 5, down to 4.5, and it's kind of stayed at 4.5 since then. I'm more looking at probably adding the total in this game. And I kind of like the under in this spot because this over has been getting money all week long, and this line's just dropping. Where the line dropped a little bit since open. It opened up at a 50.5, and that dropped with the Jalen Hurts news down to 46, and it's gone back up. It's gone up to 47.5. It looks like public money coming on the over. Because when we look at the numbers here, 69% of the tickets are on the over and 58% of the cash. I'm going to look at Philly-Dallas under. Philly-Dallas under 47.5 in this game as well. I have a bunch of plays I'm looking to add that I'm now looking at, like the final ticket numbers. I really do believe have some value on them. Under 47.5, Dallas and Philadelphia is one that I'm going to look to bet.
Yeah, we're already on Dallas minus 2.5. We wouldn't really touch it now.
Yeah, I don't. I was hoping that day when it went all the way up to 6.5, that it would hit a 7, and I would grab the Eagles and try to middle this and have the Cowboys win by a field goal.
Yeah,
it is a divisional game.
Yep. Which game are you guys are you most strong about?
We're both strong about Panthers.
I was about to say we're strong about keep pounding. And we're going to keep pounding the Panthers. Minshew Mania will run wild on the Cowboys brothers Eagles money line. Nope. I'm on the Browns. Sounds good to me. Easy money yesterday. Which one? I don't remember what you even put in. Under should be good. It should be. How about some Sunday night football?
Yeah. We have the Steelers as 2-point home favorites with a total of 38.5 in this game. And I know it's a primetime game. I'm not blindly betting my unders this week, and I don't think I'm going to be blindly betting unders like I have been this season. I mean, the unders worked for a while, but I'm going to be more selective on them. Let's take a look at where this money is coming in on this game here. We're seeing 55% of the tickets and 53% of the cash is on these Pittsburgh Steelers. When we look at where this line opened up at plus 2.5. It did go up to 3 at one point, right back down to 2.5 though. Looks like sharp money coming in all week on the Raiders in this game, which is driving this line down. I end up getting involved with the Raiders here at plus 112 money line. And this is a spot here where also it looks like the under is getting hit as well. So hey, maybe some sharp money on the under as well. But I like the Raiders in this game. I had this game handicapped more towards a pick'em as well. So this one actually was an indexing play as well because I had this game priced at a pick'em and I got plus 112 with the Raiders. So I'm gonna go a little bit of Raider Nation here. Give me Las Vegas plus the 112 on the money line. Little primetime doggy.
Raiders Nation, let's ride. No? Okay. I like the Raiders in this one too. I think it's a good spot for them. This is a Raiders team that's still in the mix, question mark. Both these two teams are in the hunt still. And you never know with some of these games. So I do think Vegas takes care of business. I think Vegas has the best chance at kind of getting there compared to Pittsburgh. Vegas, although next week they're a home dog against the Niners. And then the last week they get the Chiefs. So I guess maybe not. But this is going to be their easiest game per se for the last 2 weeks. So they need to take care of business in this one. I do like the Raiders in this game regardless. I'm not super high on Pittsburgh. So I'm staying away from Pittsburgh. I like the Raiders. Good night, X. Have a good sleep. That is all the games for today. By the way, I did check through at least all the sides for college basketball tomorrow, and we have Zippo for sides so far. I got to look up totals in a little bit too. But that is everything for today. Quickly paying the bills and stuff before we head on out. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support. Check out all links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks, and Parleys. Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. It's all linked down below. Guys, we're only 56 subscribers away from 3,000 on YouTube. Are we able to try to push that a little bit more? Share us out, make new accounts, try to hit 3,000 by the end of the year. I greatly appreciate if we could do that. And then on TikTok, we are currently sitting at 981, which we're only 19 followers away on TikTok from 1,000. So if we could do both of those, there's 34 people here. Jump on to the link in the description below for the TikTok and follow us on there. I do still need to put out my video for today, although we're not doing like a surgical one. If you guys are able to just, I'll put it in the chat. Just go ahead, hop on to the TikTok and follow us over there. We appreciate all of that. Make sure you guys check out Ballin' Out with Tim Earle as well on the Picks and Parleys YouTube channel tomorrow morning for the Christmas card. And finally, check out SeatGeek for all your concert tickets. Warning about ticket needs, ESP at checkout, $20 off your first purchase. We used SeatGeek when we got our tickets to go to the Birmingham Bowl. So go ahead and check them out as well. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Ice. Yeah, recap for today. Carolina Panthers is our favorite play, along with the Cleveland Browns, the New York Giants. I really like Houston, Washington, Dallas when we got it at 2.5, and the Raiders, and then the under in the Bills game.
Yeah. For me at the moment, I am on the Titans -3. I'm on Carolina +3 and +128. I'm on the Giants at 4.5 and +180. All the money lines are half unit sprinkles. Remember that. New England +3.5 and +150. Cleveland -2.5. I got Dallas early in the week at 2.5 as well. And then I'm also on the Raiders +112. And the bowl game, I'm on the I got under 48.5 in this game. It's now down to a 47. I'd probably play it at that, but that's as low as I'll go. And some plays I have clicked and probably going to be betting after the show. I actually switched it from the under 41.5 in that Cincinnati game to Cincinnati team total under 21.5 because I do like New England, and I believe that this is a New England play. So I'm probably going to look towards the Bengals under rather than the full game under. Now I'm also going to look at Bears under 40, Seahawks +10. I actually think I can get a 10.5 in that game. Falcons +7, under 37.5 with San Fran and Washington. Commanders +7 as well in that game. And then under, I'm going to be able to get a 48 on the game with Philadelphia and Dallas under 48.
There you go. Oh, sweet. Sammy Watkins is active for the Ravens. Under in the Bills, Bears. Under in the Eagles and Cowboys, Commanders. I like it. I like it. That is everything for today. Nick, finish on out the stream.
Yeah, that's going to just about do it for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. This is going to be the last one until we got a day off now tomorrow. No show tomorrow. We will have free pick videos on all the football games and all of the NBA games for tomorrow because we have no show. So Tim and I will be recording a lot of content tonight. So, yeah. Definitely look for content on the channel tonight. Have a happy holidays for whatever you guys do celebrate out there. And good luck.